Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 1 of Love Sea the series. So without further ado, let's get into it. In the start of the episode, we see a scuba diver doing underwater work. Then we meet Tongrak. He's on a phone with a person named Connor talking to him about him on a boat going to an island that he doesn't want to be on. But Connor was the one who told him to go because he might get some ideas on the island for his novel. In case you don't know, Tongrak is a famous novel writer. And this Mexi model looking guy is Mahasamot, and he is the diver that I mentioned before. Okay, with all that little introduction, let's get started. So Tangrak made it to the island and it is called Heaven on Earth. Well, at least that's what the sign says. So now Tangrak is waiting on his guide slash ride who is running late. I ain't gonna lie you, Pete looks the hell good. I love that he gets a rich role because loving the hair he was not. We then get to see back in flashback mode how Tangrak got to go to the island. While at home, Tangrak sees a sticky note from Connor telling him to go to an island that he bought ticket for and a yacht, and he paid his stay to be there to get rid of his lack of writer's ideas and mostly get rest. Now at first, Tangrak didn't want to go, but who the hell will waste a good trip? Plus, it will be a waste of money. Then Tangrak guide slash drive came and it turns out to be Mahasamot. So because Mahasamot rode a bike and it won't get to carry both luggage and Tangrak, Mahasamot borrows someone else's motorcycle that is capable of doing the right job. Now as you can see, Tangrak is not liking his drive. They finally reached its destination and right away Tangrak has a lot of complaint. Like immediately Tangrak called Connor to complain. But I can tell you one thing, with all the complaining that Tangrak did, it didn't even affect Mahasamot. Mahasamot then took the phone from Tangrak and spoke to Connor. It seems he knows Connor. I mean, of course, Connor is the one that hired him. Tangwang was so upset but melted away immediately after he saw his view, which is the ocean. They got to the place that Tangrak will be staying, and Mahasamat got to Tangrak's anger level, so Tangrak pushed Mahasamat out the room. I have to admit, this is a cute little room Tangrak got. I wonder how much it cost. Elsewhere we see Kaimok trying to organize a lot of work that Tongrak left behind. Then we see Vivi trying to get Kaimok to do things for her after Kaimok accidentally told Vivi that Tongrak went to an island for 2 weeks to write. In all honesty, I don't think Kaimok hates Vivi, she just don't want to work for Vivi. Then we notice Palm who spotted Tongrak and went to serve him. But he did more than just serve. He talked a lot, and his main topic is about Mahasamot and how popular Mahasamot is to both male and female. The way Mahasamot is so loved by all the guests, at one point, one guest at the island decided to cancel his trip to stay extra more days to see Mahasamot. But Tangrak got tired of hearing about Mahasamut and left, which is new to Palm because everyone loves Mahasamut. It's the next day, early in the morning, and we get to see Mahasamut is very friendly because everyone on the island knows him, and he's letting them know that he won't work for anyone because he is booked and paid for 2 weeks. He then went to where Tangrak is, and we see Mahasamut has a key to Tangrak place that is staying at. Turns out the reason Mahasamut has the key is because Tangrak failed to ask about it when he got to the place the day. Mahasamat sure made himself comfortable and even tidied up the place while Tangrak is still asleep. It also turns out that Connor paid Mahasamat 35,000 baht to look after Tangrak for 2 weeks, and trust me, that is speaking Mahasamat language. Plus, Connor sent Mahasamat pictures of Tangrak to identify him for the day he picked him up, and this is the picture Connor sent. Now Mahasamat finally woke Tongrak up, who is very annoyed right now. He also told him about the key he failed to ask about. Then when Tongrak went to the ground, Mahasamat got a close inspection on Tongrak's smooth body. So Tongrak uses this as his advantage to show more of his body to turn Mahasamat on, because remember, Palm did say Mahasamat is open to both gender, but that didn't turn Mahasamat on at all. So since revealing himself didn't work, Tongrak tries another one, which is annoying Mahasamat by letting him do a lot of work, and that didn't work. And since that didn't work, he went to the last resort, which is money. And trust me, Tangrak raised the price from 5,000 baht to 15,000 baht. And that is for Mahasamat to speak in central dialect. Because Mahasamat's been speaking southern dialect, and Tangrak doesn't understand southern dialect. And Mahasamat made it clear that he is not only going to make sure he speaks central dialects, but also make sure he make the money worth by keeping close eye on Tongrak. Then Mahasamat said that Connor told him that Tongrak is here to write a novel, and so he will make sure that Tongrak explores the island to get all ideas he can so he can use it in his novel. Even starting getting sexy with Tongrak, saying he can do more than just guide. Then we back to Kaimok, who is trying to come up with some excuses for when Vivi called her to do anything. But Vivi did call, and what she asked for was nothing that what she rehearsed for. But I feel like Vivi likes Kaimok. Anyways, we see Tangrak doing his novel, but he got stuck at a specific part of the novel. Mahasamat here can't stop thinking about Tangrak and how he held Tangrak's hand. At this point, it's safe to say Mahasamat fell first. It's the next day, and Mahasamat is getting bored that all Tangrak do is stay and do his novel, so Mahasamat persuade him to leave work to go somewhere with him. And by persuade I mean he dragged him. They went on a boat, and Tongrak was so happy like a kid to look around, but that movement got Mahasamat to yell at Tongrak to sit, and Tongrak angrily sat. But I think it's safe to say it's the best decision that Mahasamat did, a breath of fresh air. But then Tongrak got a call from Kaimak, but because of Tongrak being far out in the ocean, there is no signal to hear what she has to say. Because Tangrak was on the phone, Mahasamat didn't want to bother him, so he dived in the water, but Tangrak didn't know and got worried. When Mahasamat got back up, he sees Tangrak crying, and Tangrak yelled at him, and Mahasamat apologized for making him worry. I am telling you this kiss right here, this kiss on the head, this is not Mahasamat, this is Harfort. Now that we're all cool and calm, let's get back to our regular routine on what's next on their adventures. In the end credit scene, we see that Mahasamat keeps dreaming about Tangrat's smooth body. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 1 of Love Sea the series. Stay tuned for my review on episode 2. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.